How do you think a boy evolves into a man? Some will say age or advancing in life and getting older. That couldn't be further from the truth. There's a saying that age is just a number, and rightly so. You will come across 50-year-olds that still behave like uneducated 12-year-old boys. On the other hand, you might come across 12-year-old boys who behave and carry the wisdom of a 50-year-old. Age alone doesn't make you a man. Your masculinity is a direct result of your experiences, expectations, and habits, which we will discuss in just a moment. A wise man once said, "The demise of our culture will result from the demise of its directionless and devastated men." Male suicide rates have increased 3 to 4 times higher than female suicide rates. Men are more likely to become alcoholics and commit crimes. They face various challenges in society and are confused about their role. In every civilization, girls become women by reaching physical maturity, but boys have to pass a test. Listen to that again. Girls become women by reaching physical maturity, but boys have to pass a test. This doesn't mean that girls should miss out on gaining experiences and wisdom. But unlike a man, they don't carry a burden of passing the evolution test. Take note of the men who you truly respect in your life. It's not age alone that has helped them reach this point. They need to demonstrate courage, physical skills, and mastery in each area. Men always had to prove their competence as protectors of women and children. Here is the harsh reality. Men are often portrayed as incompetent, immature, or self-absorbed in Hollywood films, cable shows, and even commercials. These messages directly affect the subconscious mind of our young boys. If you are a boy listening to this video, start by rethinking your approach to life. Question yourself whether or not you are practicing habits that will radically set you apart from the decaying norm. Let's discuss 6 of those habits that will turn boys into men. Number 1. Think beyond yourself. Little kids look to their parents for all the answers. They almost discover the rules of life by the time they become teenagers. Many never mature out of this stage and remain incredibly narcissistic. They believe that others are better than them or end up exaggerating their talents. Once you feel even the slightest need to make the other person feel inferior to you, you have already taken a step back from masculinity. You break the very code of brotherhood that builds men. Brotherhood is allowing everyone to feel equal and respected. Of course, this doesn't mean that you need to buy into the opinions of all. Because truth be told, some people may genuinely be stupid or brainwashed. But there should be no deliberate action from your side that tries to put the other person down. If anything, it should be to lift the other person up and out of their brainwashed state. This is the code of service that we discuss a lot on this channel. Masculinity is based entirely on service, serving yourself and others. To increase your overall consciousness, you need to move beyond self-consciousness. This way you will see the brilliance of humanity. One of the best ways to develop this habit is by traveling. In fact, try to travel alone at least once. Explore the world and experience new cultures. Number 2. Always be honest. Ever wondered why you lie? Simple. Because you are scared of something. It could be a teacher who you are trying to hide something from. You are scared of ending up in a detention, so you lie. Whenever you lie, it's nothing short of a surrender to your fears. When people find it hard to trust you, then once again, you have taken a step back from your duty as a man. Honesty will get you to places in life that being clever never will. So never lie to anyone about anything. Sometimes you might be scared to hurt the other person's feelings, so you end up not telling the truth. But you know what's worse? Someone who believes you and later finds out you lied to them. Remember, it takes a lot to gain someone's trust, but takes only a small slip of the tongue to break it. When you gain it, do not lose it. When you lie just once and get caught, the chances of regaining trust in this case are close to impossible. It's like a piece of tape. When you stick it on the wall the first time, it will have the strongest grip. But what happens if you take that sticky tape off the wall and try to put it back on? The grip will never be the same again. Honesty can't be bought with money. If you offer someone $100 for honesty, they will accept it and stab you in the back as soon as someone else offers them $200. Number 3. Speak to everyone. With the rise of the internet, texting, and countless social applications, people barely speak in person. Young boys can't even carry on a normal conversation. They are afraid of talking to people. The less you talk to people, the more you will fear doing it. This will cost you heavily in life later. Because remember, when it comes to success, it's not always about what you know, but who you know. The remedy to this problem is simple, and that is to speak to everyone. This doesn't mean you start going up to everyone you see in public to start a conversation. Instead, go and have small conversations with people whenever there is an opportunity. For example, if you are going to a mart to buy shaving blades and notice a guy grab some you have never tried before, ask them whether those blades are any good. The purpose of this questioning and conversation isn't to make friends, but to eliminate your fear of talking to people. Put your phone away and start talking to people. At first it might feel awkward, but the more you repeat this habit over and over again, you will notice your personality begin to morph into a likable social man. Remember, there's no such thing as an introvert. These are labels that become limiting thoughts. You become whatever you think and practice. Period. Number 4. Maintain your hygiene. Brush your teeth and use a tongue scraper to remove the gunk that sticks to the back of your tongue after meals. Perform these actions at least twice a day, because caring for your mouth would not just keep your breath fresh, but will also save you money in the later stages of life. Young boys in particular are quick to neglect oral care. Some men don't even brush twice a day. In fact, you may come across men that never even brush. You may have had those encounters with your teacher that had such a bad and foul smell come out of their mouth that you never asked them for help. This is the exact opposite of how you want people to react to you. Hygiene is the simplest and easiest way to level up yourself. Start using a tongue scraper and brush twice a day. Your future self will thank you. You won't have to go to the dentist for fixtures and avoid paying hefty fees. Shower at least once per day. Cut your nails on time and keep your hairstyle clean. These habits are part of self-improvement that are the easiest to do. It's not like the gym or building up charisma, where you need to practice them for months or years. Number 5. Stop playing video games. There are both positive and negative aspects of playing video games. From our early days of boyhood, we have a strong and natural need for accomplishment and challenge. This is something video games offer. They have different levels to achieve and rewards for completing them. This is why both young and older boys can easily become addicted to them. But this is where things take a dark turn. You become uninterested in achieving rewards and completing different levels in the real world. You start devoting all your energy to leveling up in a digital world and end up neglecting your responsibility of leveling up in the real world. You would be surprised to learn that many divorces are filed by women because their husband prefers video games over them. An addiction to the screen also means that the man would rather watch pornography over real sex with his wife. Over the coming years, video games are only going to become more realistic and addicting, and society will promote them as a healthy way to escape reality. But that's exactly what you want to avoid. Don't try to escape reality. Instead, live it to the fullest. And finally, number 6. Take responsibility for your life and set your standards high. Sometimes when boys feel like they are not needed, they do not flourish. You might start believing that you are only good for staying in your parents' basement. Don't let your limiting beliefs stop you from achieving your purpose. Men go out of their way to take on challenges and responsibility. Set your standards high in life. Stop playing the victim card in life, like society tries to do at each and every failure of theirs. Stop blaming the world, your parents, school, or the challenges you have faced in life. It is not going to solve your problems and will keep you stuck and bitter. Instead, take a step back and mentally map out your life, because it leads to physical creation. Then it's time to put your thoughts into actions. Carefully craft your life with intention. Write down your goals. Read them, rewrite them, and reread your goals often. Once your mind is occupied by your goals, your reality is soon to catch up to them. By the way, don't forget to show some love. Tap that subscribe button and hit like for the algorithm. To see the next best way to level up as a man, watch these videos here.